and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? The barefoot king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Shame on you, and have shame on me.
Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. So now faith, hope, and love abide, but the greatest of these is love. So love did not originate on a Hallmark card. It didn't originate in a romantic comedy. It originated in the heart of God. In 1 John we read that love consists in this, not that we have loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son to be the atoning sacrifice for our sins. In other words, the best picture of love that we could possibly see is not going to be in a movie, it's not going to be in a self-help book, it's not even going to be the advice of a friend or a family member. The way we truly understand love is by understanding the gospel of Jesus. Jesus, being both fully God and fully man, lived a sinless life, in which he remained in perfect obedience to the Father. He loved perfectly, unlike us. And it was the perfect love of Jesus that drove him to bear the penalty for sinners on the cross. Now, the union of husband and wife in heart, body, and mind is intended by God for their mutual joy, for the help and comfort given one another in both prosperity and adversity. And therefore marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but instead reverently, deliberately, and in accordance with the purposes for which it was instituted by God. So I'm going to ask each of you a statement. If you could just respond with, "I will," please. Mom, you first. Daniela, will you have this man to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage?
I will.
And will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
And James, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage?
I will.
And will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will. I, Jim, take you, Daniela,
To be my wife,
to be my wife.
for better or for worse,
For better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
to love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
Now, Daniela, would you please repeat after me? I, Daniela, take you, James,
I, Daniela, take you, James,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
to love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
Daniela, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
And with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you.
With all that I have and with all that I am, I honor you.
James, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
And with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you.
And with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you.
Well, now that James and Daniela have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of a ring in the presence of God, I'm very glad to present them to you for the first time as husband and wife. You can kiss my mom now, that's all right.
Okay, everybody smile.
Oh, the breeze. Oh my God.
Oh, God, love it. And laugh.
Hol das Gärtchen ausfüllen.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Wow.
Shoot.
Beautiful. Now we have the parents and children dance.
Do your move. Do the knees. Do the knees. No, do your knees.
You can tell he's right on the jacket.